On a cold, moonless night, a dense fog enveloped the main road that stretched endlessly through the desolate countryside. Most travelers avoided this eerie stretch after dark, but two friends, Alex and Ryan, found themselves driving down the dimly lit path due to unforeseen circumstances. Alex gripped the steering wheel tightly, the hum of the engine providing some comfort amidst the unsettling silence. Ryan sat beside him, nervously glancing at the fog-shrouded trees that seemed to loom over the road like spectral sentinels. They exchanged anxious glances, both aware of the urban legends that surrounded this forsaken road. As they pressed forward, the fog grew thicker, making it nearly impossible to see beyond the car's headlights. Suddenly, they noticed a figure standing at the road's edge, waving frantically for help. Alex hesitated, but Ryan, always eager for adventure, urged him to stop. Reluctantly, Alex pulled over, and they rolled down the window to see the figure more clearly. It was a young woman, her pale face etched with fear. Her clothes were torn, and she looked disoriented. She pleaded for them to give her a lift to the nearest town, claiming she was lost and needed assistance. Against his instincts, Alex opened the car door, and the woman climbed into the back seat, her presence adding an unsettling energy to the confined space. As they resumed their journey, the atmosphere inside the car grew tense. The woman's demeanor shifted from fear to an unsettling calmness, and she remained strangely quiet, only occasionally muttering cryptic phrases under her breath. Ryan glanced at Alex, silently questioning the wisdom of their decision. Despite their unease, they drove on, trying to focus on the road ahead. But then, as they rounded a curve, the headlights illuminated something chilling. There, in the middle of the road, stood a line of spectral figures, all dressed in tattered clothing, their eyes hollow voids of darkness. The car screeched to a halt as Alex tried to comprehend the eerie sight before them. In a trembling voice, the woman in the back seat whispered, "Don't stop. Just keep going, no matter what." Her words only heightened their fear, but they decided to listen to her, stepping on the gas and attempting to drive through the ghastly apparitions. As the car passed through the line of ghostly figures, the air turned icy cold, and the fog thickened further, making it nearly impossible to see. Panic crept into Alex's heart as he struggled to keep the car on the road. Ryan's breathing became labored, and he clutched his chest in pain. Then, as suddenly as it had appeared, the fog lifted, and they found themselves on a clear road again. The spectral figures had vanished, leaving them shaken and bewildered. They turned to look at the woman in the back seat, but she, too, had disappeared without a trace. Terrified and confused, Alex and Ryan continued their journey to the nearest town, vowing never to speak of what they had experienced. But deep down, they knew they had encountered something beyond explanation that night, a haunting presence that lingered on the main road, waiting for the next unsuspecting traveler to cross its path.